With the release of Modern Warfare being imminent just a couple days from now as of recording this video, and by the time I upload this video it will be out, I decided that today should be the day that I record my final Black Ops 4 review and overall my final Black Ops 4 video, because after I upload this video I will no longer be uploading any more Black Ops 4 videos to the channel for now at least. And I say for now because there is a slight chance I will return on this game to upload some content, because why not, but anytime soon I don't think so guys, because I will be grinding out on Modern Warfare and grinding out a bunch of videos for you guys as well. So I won't be returning on BO4 for a while, but who knows. In this review I will be covering each mode that was in Black Ops 4, such as multiplayer, blackout, and zombies, and I'm basically going to be talking about most of the things I enjoyed and disliked from these modes, maybe some of the things I would like to see return in future Call of Duty titles for these modes, and then at the end of each review for these modes I will be giving them a rating out of 10, and at the end of this video I will be giving Black Ops 4 an overall rating out of 10 as well. So yeah, I got quite some stuff to talk about, right guys? There are other modes that I would like to talk about, like for example the Specialist HQ mode, which is basically a mode where you get to learn the backstories of all of the Specialist characters in multiplayer. So it's a pretty cool mode, but I'm gonna be honest guys, I did not play that at all. I mean, I tried to get one of the cutscenes for Ajax, but I thought I was doing it wrong by playing, you know, the matches that you have to get the cutscenes, and I just quit, man. So I never completed that, ever. But it is pretty cool though, I will say that. It is pretty cool to learn the backstories of the Specialist characters, and I wish I played it, man. I really wish I did, but unfortunately I didn't, and I don't have anything to say about that other than that it's pretty cool. And the other mode I would like to talk about, or I wish I could talk about, is a non-existing campaign. Oh my goodness guys, I can't believe it, man. I still can't believe that Treyarch did not introduce a campaign to Black Ops 4 this year. Like, it's crazy because according to the rumors, the campaign on this game was supposedly gonna be crazy and insane, but we never got a chance to see it since they scrapped it, and yeah, we'll just have to wait for Black Ops 5 or whatever Treyarch is developing for 2020. So yeah guys, those are the two modes I wish I could talk about. For those of you guys that may not remember or don't know, I actually made a final review video on Call of Duty World War II last year, but that video was 36 minutes long, and yeah, that is way too long guys. So this time I will be making this review video a lot shorter, way shorter than that. So yeah guys, with that being said, let's just go ahead and get started, because again, I don't want this review video to be super long. So the first mode I want to talk about in this review video is zombies. Oh my goodness guys, oh, where do I start with zombies? You know, honestly, the reason why I'm beginning with zombies is because this may be the mode that I may talk about the least in this video, and that's because I unfortunately did not play zombies that much this year. And you know what? That may be very, very surprising to some of you guys, especially those of you that have been subscribed to me since 2016 and 2017, because you guys will know by now that I was a zombies fanatic back in Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, all those good old Call of Duty zombies games. Like, I was such a zombies fanatic, I knew how to do everything on every map. The Easter eggs, I would know how to do some of, like, the complete Easter eggs on some of the maps. Like, for example, in Black Ops 3, the Horizon Drug and Shadows of Evil, I knew how to build the shield. Like, I knew where all the shield parts were located. I knew how to do some extra stuff to, for example, get a free perk or get a free weapon or something like that. I knew how to do everything basically, besides the Easter egg on most maps. But yeah, and now here in Black Ops 4, I don't even know how to build the shield on any map, or I don't even know where to find the parts or anything. Like, it's crazy guys. It's honestly very crazy knowing that I kind of distanced myself from zombies this year. I don't know if it's because multiplayer had me too hooked onto it, or maybe because the perk system was different here on BO4 Zombies. For those of you guys that don't know, the perk system is a lot different. There's no Juggernaut, Speed Cola, Double Tap, PhD Flopper, Tombstone, Speed Cola, all those perks that you would see in the old zombies. No, they're different now. Like, it's a different perk system, and it's a little hard to explain right now, but all I'm gonna say is that it's not the same perk system. So I don't know if that was a turnoff for me, but all I gotta say is the only reason why I played zombies more than I expected this year was because of my cousin. Thanks to him, I played zombies whenever a new map would release. The only map I didn't play, however, was Ancient Evil. So I don't know anything about Ancient Evil, but Voyage of Despair, 9, Classified, Blood of the Dead, Dead of the Night is what it's called, I think. Alpha Omega, and finally Tiger Totem. I played all of those maps, and I gotta say, man, every time I play these maps, I always enjoyed it. It's not like I got bored and I was tired already. No, I enjoyed them, man. They were pretty fun, but I just didn't play them as much as I thought I would this year. You know, I was even telling you guys at the beginning that I'm gonna be, you know, uploading a lot of or I'm gonna be live streaming a lot of zombies. I'm gonna be completing the Easter eggs with zombies. I mean, with friends, but it never really happened, man. So yeah, these maps were cool though, and the ending for zombies, oh man, that was very sad. I'm not gonna lie, it really was. Knowing that, you know, I grew up playing zombies since 2010 on Black Ops 1, and then, you know, to see what, I'm not gonna spoil it, I'm not gonna talk about that at all, but seeing what happened at the end, oh man, that was crazy, bro. So yeah, zombies was definitely fun this year, it was, but I did not play it as much, man. If it wasn't for my cousin, I probably wouldn't have played zombies at all, to be honest. Like, maybe here and there, but not as much as I did. So yeah, guys, I didn't even make it a prestige one. That's the sad part. But zombies was pretty cool, man. It really was. I enjoyed it. The weapons and everything, it was alright, but it was just something about it that it didn't make me enjoy it that much like I did on Black Ops 3. On Black Ops 3, I was hooked onto it. Black Ops 2 hooked onto it. Black Ops 1 hooked onto it. But Black Ops 4, I don't know. It was a little different. That's all I have to say, guys, for zombies this year. Unfortunately, I wish I could say a lot more, man, but it makes me sad knowing that I can't. And my rating for zombies this year, again, it's my opinion, I would have to give it like a 6 or 7. A 7, because I did enjoy it, but I would have given a much higher rate if I played it more and just experienced a lot more. Oh man, guys, I can't believe it. Now the second mode I want to talk about is multiplayer. Oh lord, where do I start with this one? Multiplayer was definitely a very different experience this year compared to the previous years. Not because of specialists, which we've all seen and known since Infinite Warfare and BO3, but mainly because of the core gameplay mechanics. Treyarch decided to change some of the core gameplay mechanics up a little bit this year. So basically, instead of having 100 health like we've always had in the previous Call of Duty titles, or every Call of Duty game I should say, we have 150 health, meaning that we were gonna have to put a couple more bullets into enemies in order to kill them. And this was very controversial, man. It really was. And at first I didn't enjoy it. I was actually playing hardcore, whether you guys believe it or not. I was playing hardcore on a daily basis for the first time ever, or not for the first time ever, but for the first time in a long time since Black Ops 2. And I don't know, man. It was just, I didn't really like it. But later, after a long time, or after just, you know, playing with it for the whole year, I actually got used to it, and I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I don't hate the 150 health. I wouldn't like to see it back, but I don't hate it as well, man. If I saw it back in like a future Call of Duty title, I wouldn't complain, to be honest. And then health regeneration, instead of being automatic where, you know, you take a little bit of damage by an enemy and you just have to run away and wait till you automatically heal, now you have to manually heal yourself. So basically, the gameplay was a lot more tactical this year than it was in previous Call of Duty titles, or yeah, like very tactical. So you now have to manually heal yourself with a syringe, and this right here, I enjoyed this since day one, man. I really did. I never found a problem with the syringe healing myself manually, because I like that, man. I like how you could actually heal yourself whenever you want to, whenever you feel the need to. Like, it's cool. And I would not ever forget about it as well. Only in the beta, maybe I forgot about it just a couple of times, but in the full game, never. I never did. And also, infinite sprinting was a thing, but one thing I didn't really enjoy about the infinite sprinting in multiplayer here on BO4 was the movement. It was too quick. I feel like you were running around the map way too quick already. Like, it's like everybody had lightweight already. Lightweight pro. And then with lightweight, or adding lightweight on, and then having infinite sprinting as a, what do you call it, default choice, you just, damn, man, you were able to traverse the map in the blink of an eye. Like, I would kill 3 enemies in front of me, next thing you know, his other buddy is already behind me, and I finished killing him earlier. But that's because everybody's able to run forever, and the movement is just too quick. So that's one thing I wish they could have tuned down a little bit. I wish they could have made it like World War II, where you have infinite sprinting, but your movement, or like sprinting and all that, is a little bit slower. That would have been much better, but I don't know, man. At the same time, it was kind of enjoyable because the movement being that quick, it was very chaotic, man. So that's one thing I enjoyed about multiplayer. It was chaotic, like there was a lot of things going on. The score streaks, I don't know, man. The score streaks, they were okay. I liked them, but they could have added a couple more. They definitely could have added a lot more. My streak setup that I still run today on BO4 is a UAV, a sniper's nest, because the sniper's nest is just crazy, and the gunship. The AC-130 here on BO4 is amazing. I love it. Thank you, Trey, for returning it here, but in the Treyarch way now. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And all the other streaks are pretty good as well, but I don't know, the dart. I wish they returned the hunter killer, not the dart. They brought a downgraded version of the dart, really. Instead of being, now you're not able to shoot missiles out of it. You're only able to basically kamikaze into somebody. So yeah, man, I would have been better off with the hunter killer returning, but the streaks were okay, man, if you ask me again. Weapons, they were alright. I think we had 27 weapons at launch, if I'm not mistaken, and that was pretty good, man. The weapons were a lot of fun. Oh, man, I remember going for the Road to Gold videos, Road to Diamond, and Road to Dark Matter. Oh, my goodness, man, I missed these videos already, but I had a lot of fun going for Dark Matter this year, which I forgot to mention that this was actually the first year that I distanced myself from sniping only the whole entire year like I used to back then, but that's a different video for a different day right there. I'm not going to talk about that right now because that's going to take me a long time. But basically, I started going for Dark Matter this year. I got it for every other DLC weapon that released, and it was really good, man. It really was. What else? The maps were actually good. Again, this is my opinion, guys, but I love the maps. They were actually really good, fun. The flow of them were actually really good. Some of the DLC maps, though, however, I don't know about those. Like Masquerade. What else? Some of those maps, I mean, they were just way too big. The final map that we got, Lair, that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Some of these maps just have a weird flow, and I didn't really like them. But the base maps that launched with the game, good, very good. In the beta, all the maps that were given to us, I did not think a single map was bad, honestly. I thought all of them were pretty good. But yeah, that's... Oh man, guys, it's crazy though. Wow, I still remember the beta to this day, like how everything went. It's just, time went by really quick, man, I'm not gonna lie. And then what else was there in multiplayer? Custom games? Well, I definitely did not play custom games that much this year against friends. I only did it for getting thumbnails ready. And yeah, man, well, that's pretty much all I got to say for multiplayer, guys. I enjoyed it, man. I really did. Like I said, it was a lot of fun, and I'm kind of sad that that multiplayer, you know, Blackout 4 is already ending because the multiplayer was pretty cool. But Specialist, hold on. I apologize, guys. I'm rambling all over the place at this point, but Specialist. Okay, see, there's one thing about Specialists in this game that kind of ruined it and made many people hate them. It's just the fact that you were able to use a Specialist weapon and a Specialist ability at the same time. You see, on Black Ops 3, it was balanced. You had to pick one. You could either pick, for example, Ruin's Specialist ability, which was Overdrive, or his Specialist weapon, which was his Gravity Spikes. But here on Black Ops 4, you're able to pick both. Like, no, you have both by default already. So, Nomad, you have the Mesh Mines already as the equipment by default. You can use them by just killing enemies after it recharges. And the Nomad's dog, Juno, or K9 unit, it was just ready as well. Like, you were able to use both in the same match. So, that's one thing that really caused a lot of people to hate the Specialists here on BO4, but, oh man, I don't know, me, the Specialists, I don't know, it does make the gameplay a little fun, I'm not gonna lie, because it gets chaotic, but at the same time, it can be very annoying, especially batteries, War Machine, a cluster grenade, and then, oh my goodness, don't even get me started, Prophet, Secret Drone, I hated that, oh man, this Tempest, you know, all that kind of stuff, but, and then, they also introduced a new special, well, quote-unquote new specialists, but we've seen them before. Spectre, Reaper, Zero was new, and yeah, pretty much it, guys. It was cool, it really was, but at the same time, I wish they didn't make them that OP, you know, that crazy. And let's see, am I forgetting anything else about multiplayer? I think that's pretty much all, guys. I did enjoy the core gameplay though. The core gameplay was pretty fun, except, oh wait, I was about to say microtransaction. You know what, I'll talk about that at the end of this video, guys. My rating for Black Ops 4's multiplayer would be a solid 9 out of 10. And I know, some of you guys might be thinking right now, really John, really? 9 out of 10? I gave it like a 5, bro, this thing was garbage. Well, again, guys, it's just my opinion, man. I enjoyed multiplayer a lot on this game, and I forgot to mention that I hit level 1000 for the first time ever on this game. I got 6 nukes, 7 kill chains, had many great moments, funny moments and everything, except I wish I recorded many of these moments, because if I did, I would have made a montage out of it for my final video. All that kind of stuff, man, you know, it's just me. I enjoyed this game a lot because of that, and yeah, like, there's no other reason why I hit level 1000 other than the fact that I enjoyed this game. Because if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't have even hit level, I don't know, level 100 Master Prestige, you know, all that. So I enjoyed this game, guys, and yeah, again, 9 out of 10 in my opinion. Now, the last mode I want to talk about is Blackout. Alright, let me just start out by saying that Blackout was an amazing, beautiful, and outstanding mode. There's no other mode that could have been introduced to Black Ops 4 that would have been better than Blackout. Nope. I think Blackout was just the way to go, and many people, including myself, also believe that Blackout is a bit better than multiplayer in terms of gameplay and how smooth it is. Like, I don't know, I feel like Treyarch took more time making Blackout than multiplayer, and I'm just so happy they decided to get a take on the Battle Royale genre that was popping at the time, and it's still kind of popping right now, but it did die down a little bit compared to like back then when Fortnite blew up. But I guess maybe that's why Treyarch decided to work on the Blackout mode a lot more than multiplayer, because yeah, it was more smooth and Battle Royale was popping at the time, so maybe that's what Treyarch was kind of trying to do. But oh my goodness, man, Blackout is a very unique Battle Royale compared to other Battle Royales out there. So, you know, like every other Battle Royale, you spawn in the pre-game lobby waiting for the lobby to fill up, but once it does fill up here on Blackout, you spawn in helicopters and you're flying above the biggest map in Call of Duty history with a bunch of iconic and popular locations from the Black Ops series that we all know and love. And you're in the helicopter with either your friend, you know, you're doing the duel, or by yourself, maybe playing with quads, you know, 3 other people, 2 other people, and you're just waiting to jump out, man. And oh man, bro, I cannot tell you guys how hyped I was when I played Blackout for the first time. Like, you know, I was in the helicopter, I was waiting to jump out in the beta, and oh my goodness, bro, I was thinking, where should I go? Firing range? Nuketown? No, there was a bunch of locations that, oh man, I just missed it, man. I want to play some right now, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, guys, and I don't know if some of you guys may feel the same way, but I feel that most of the new changes that came to the core gameplay and multiplayer actually made a lot of sense, or more sense, in Blackout. Like, for example, the 150 health. Obviously, we do not want to play a Battle Royale game where you get melted almost instantly. Like, 100 health in a Call of Duty game, yeah. In a Battle Royale especially, that would not be too much fun. So 150 was a really great choice that Treyarch made. And the manual healing obviously makes a lot of sense as well, because automatic healing, I don't know, I just feel like that doesn't really make sense in a Battle Royale game. Infinite sprinting, obviously infinite sprinting is very useful because you're running on the biggest map in Call of Duty. I mean, it would be very annoying to constantly stop and, you know, take a deep breath and then run again, stop, run, you know, like the old Call of Duty games. So yeah, infinite sprinting made a lot of sense. The movement being very quick also made a lot of sense on there. Barricades, razor wires, all that kind of stuff that specialist characters had in multiplayer, like Torque, all that made sense on Blackout, like more sense. Oh my dude, like it's just crazy thinking about it now. Vehicles were introduced for the first time, well, not for the first time, but for the first time in a long time, because World at War had tanks that you could control, and older Call of Duty games you could drive vehicles, but for the first time in a long time we could drive vehicles again in Blackout. You could fly helicopters. As of recently, they added a tank to Blackout. You could drive ATVs, what do you call it, cars, vans, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's just very cool. Cargo trucks, very, very cool. Oh, and I'm forgetting boats. Basically, yeah, it was land, sea, and air here on Blackout. Like, it was really, really good. And what else? Man, I just had so much fun, man. So much fun. Whether it was me clutching, what do you call it, a 1v1 at the end, or getting a super long distance kill with a sniper, or just having a lot of fun on this. Oh man, Blackout, I'm definitely gonna miss this mode, and I will most likely be coming back to this mode when Modern Warfare comes out. I mean, I don't know, like I said, guys, I don't know yet if Modern Warfare will have me hooked onto it for the whole year, because the beta, oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really have the best time on there, but I don't know, we'll see, man, because Blackout, I'm definitely not going to dump this. Also, the characters that you would play as were very familiar because they were also a part of the Black Ops series. So you would have Woods, Alex Mason, David Mason, Hudson, Menendez, Sarah Hall, even the Replacer. You would also have characters that you would unlock for hitting Echelon 20, 40, 60, 80, and 80 with a star, which is basically 80 maxed out. You would also have the zombies characters such as Primus Nikolai, Primus Richtofen, Primus Takio, Primus Dempsey, Ultimus Dempsey, Ultimus Nikolai, Ultimus Takio, Ultimus Richtofen. Like, you had every character. You could even play as a zombie in Blackout. Like, There was just so many cool things, man. And the best part, they all had their own voice lines. Like, if you were to do a taunt, they would say something pretty iconic or very familiar that they would say back in the older Black Ops games. Like, oh my goodness, guys, it was just very, very cool, man. Like, I'm just so happy they decided to do that as well. And the map, obviously, I thought the map was really good for the first time ever, introducing a Battle Royale game to Call of Duty. That was a really good map, man, and I like the locations. I like how Hijack was in the water, Nuketown was on an island. It was just very cool, man. Oh man, Blackout was just an amazing and fun time, and I wish I could have recorded all of these amazing moments I had off camera, like clutching a 1v1 in the final circle, getting a super long distance kill with a sniper, wiping out a whole entire squad, anything like that, man. Oh, I just wish I recorded it and made a montage, and I said I was gonna do that, but never got to it, guys. I kind of slacked on that. Oh man, and I'm really mad about it because it was just so much fun, man. The updates as well, where they would change the weather, they would add new locations, and they were also iconic locations like Standoff, Hijack, Buried from Zombies. Oh man, bro, amazing. Blackout, I would give this a 10 out of 10. No doubt in my mind, 10 out of 10, man. And you guys, again, it's my opinion, you guys might have a lower rating for this, but I think it's a 10 out of 10, man. For its the first Battle Royale game to be introduced to Call of Duty, it was very good, man. And wow, I just wish they could have, I don't know, I wish they could have just added Blackout and Modern Warfare as like a separate mode, because, you know, let's just say you want to play a Battle Royale, there you go. But I heard Modern Warfare is coming out with their own Battle Royale game, so we'll just have to wait and see, man. But for now, 10 out of 10. And oh man, I love it so much.
Get low.
Oh, match mines.
Oh, your match mines, yeah.
See it right? See it right?
Hold up. I see him. Hold up. I gotta fully heal up. Shit.
Watch out, bro.
Net call. Major instability detected.
Oh, I got him!
Whoa, hey, John, I love you,
Love it,
bro. I love
bro.
you, bro.
Damn, bro.
Anyways, there you guys have it. I already reviewed every mode in Black Ops 4. Multiplayer, I gave it a 9 out of 10. Zombies, 7 out of 10. And Blackout, 10 out of 10. Now, my final overall rating for Black Ops 4, I would honestly give this game an 8 out of 10. I really would, man. Like, this game was so much fun, and I know a lot of people didn't like the microtransactions, which I want to talk about this real quickly, but for not too long, because I could talk about this all day, to be honest. But I understand how many people like the reserve cases, the black market, where, you know, all the cool items were in there and they were really expensive, especially at the end of the year. Then you had, oh man, just a bunch of stuff, man, pay to win weapons and all that kind of stuff. But you know what, man? Even though we had all that kind of stuff, just think about how much better this game would have been without that microtransaction system, like without the black market and all that. The contraband screen was very cool, but the rewards started to get lame after, like, I don't know, a couple months into Black Ops 4's life cycle, because they were starting to put out the weapons and everything in supply drops or reserve cases, and they wanted you to earn it like that. So yeah, guys, again, Black Ops 4, if it never had that egregious microtransaction system, wow, this game would have been like a 9 or 10 out of 10. Again, guys, it's just me, man. Like, I don't know, like, I really did enjoy this game. At first, I would have gave it like a 6 out of 10, because I wasn't really, like, you know, enjoyed it that much, but I still enjoyed it, man. The Road to Gold episodes, the Road to Diamond, Road to Dark Matter, all that kind of stuff, making Mastercraft camo videos, reactive camo videos, all that kind of stuff. It's just so much fun, man. And I would definitely miss Black Ops 4. I really will, man. This game holds a special place in my heart because, again, I did many things on this game that I never thought I would do in a Call of Duty game. Like, reach level 1000, earn 6 nukes, 7 kill chains. Like, I put a lot of time into this. There's no reason why I would give this game like a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, you know? So yeah, guys, again, that's my rating, 8 out of 10 for Black Ops 4 overall. But anyways, guys, now that I gave my final review on Black Ops 4, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe if you guys haven't, and turn on post notifications if you guys are done every single time whenever I upload. I want to thank Trey for Black Ops 4. I would definitely miss this game, and I had a lot of fun playing it, whether it was Blackout, multiplayer, or zombies. Anytime I played it, I would have a lot of fun, even if it was by myself or with friends. And Oh my goodness, guys. We are now moving on to a different chapter, and that is Modern Warfare. We about to grind the hell out of that game as well, guys. Don't worry, just like BO4. But I will miss BO4, guys. Don't worry. Oh my goodness, bro. This game, that's what I'm saying. There is a slight chance that I'll come back to this game and make some content because I actually have a lot more content to make on this game, but it's a little too late now because I've been busy throughout the week. I haven't been able to upload that much anymore, only on the weekends and live stream every Friday. So I won't be able to make these uploads I still want to make on BO4, but again, who says we won't be able to come back on this game in the future? But oh man, goodbye Blackout 4. We'll definitely miss you. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go get back on the grind. So for the last time, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any, make sure to drop a like, and I hope you guys have a nice and wonderful Saturday or whatever day I upload this video on. And with all that being said, it's been John, ready to get back on the grind here on Black Ops 4 one last time before I officially say goodbye to it and move on to Modern Warfare. And I'm out. Peace.